At the beginning of my filmmaking journey, when I wanted to choose the lens for my camera, I heard everywhere that I should really avoid focus-by-wire lenses. And that made the choice much smaller and much more expensive. But I always wanted to know, why should I avoid them? Luckily, I have a perfect lens to show you the difference, because I can switch between focus-by-wire and manual focus using a focus clutch. But what is this focus-by-wire and how it works? So to keep it simple, the ring in focus-by-wire lens works more as a controller and not a mechanical part. You're sending electric commands to a motor. Okay, so what's the problem with focus-by-wire and why everyone says that you should avoid it? That's because the focus-by-wire is inconsistent. The change in focus depends on the speed of you turning the ring and not the angle of it. So you will get different results each time you turn the ring. This works great in photography, but in making videos you need to be very precise with your focus. Now I will show you a perfect example. Using a manual focus I can learn how my lens works, and as I use it more and more, be much more precise with my focusing and focus on the go effortlessly. But with focus-by-wire, you will always end up chasing the focus and then making those small adjustments, those focus breathing moments, like a faulty autofocus. Apart from learning how to work with your lens and how it functions, you can also easily choose if you want to change the focus on your subject fast or slow, and it requires the same movement on the lens. So after focusing on the foreground and then on the background, you know exactly how much you have to turn your focus ring to achieve the perfect focus. In focus-by-wire, however, the distance means nothing. And even if you check the focus between the foreground and the background, moving the ring faster or slower will give you different results, and you won't hit your focus perfectly. But is manual focus the only choice? No, and I'm using a focus-by-wire lens as well, because it's much cheaper, especially for the BMPCC 4K, where a lot of lenses are made for photography, and there focus-by-wire is much more popular. So if you know that you won't be working with the focus as much during your recording, or maybe you're recording just in studio, making interviews or talking head videos, you can choose focus-by-wire and it won't be any problem at all, and you will save a lot of money and time. If you want to check out those two lenses that I'm using, check the description below. And other situation where focus-by-wire can be useful is when you want to do a very slow focus pull. Sometimes your manual focus ring might not have the best range for very slow focus pulls on very big zoom. For example, on my Olympus lens, if I'm really zoomed in, I can't go very smoothly, very slow, and I get some jumps in the focus. And that's the moment where electronic focus in focus-by-wire can be very useful, because it lets you go through those shots smoothly. If you want to know more, check out this video next, and if it helped you, leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and remember, let your films be shot by reality.